The harder you chase a bitch, the bigger the bitch you become. I think Marcus Aurelius said that or something.
I don't think that was bro exact words.
The harder you chase
I don't
a
think
bitch,
that's
the bigger
exactly
the
what
bitch you
he
become.
carved into the rock or put into that scripture. But the harder you chase a bitch, the bigger the bitch you do become. Facts. I don't think Arthur Marcus, whatever bro name is, I don't think he wrote that into the stone. But thou shalt not lie with that.
I think Marcus Aurelius said that. Fifth, no one threw Sneako under the bus. The bus hit Sneako full on because he thinks content is life. Cry some more, buddy. And Tate said, there is a lot more to life than silly streams, especially if you really want to win this war.
I ain't gonna lie, I think the bus hit Sneako so hard because he was the main nigga in the camera like these. You feel me? Like my boy was in the cam like that the whole fucking time. We ain't did one of these in a minute, chat. We ain't did one of these in a minute. Turn your headphones down. If them bitches up, I'm about to blast him right quick. Before we do all that though, if you in the chat, if you on the Twitch, put a vest on. !sub, !prime to subscribe for free. If you got a blue crown next to your name, you can subscribe for free with Amazon Prime, so you don't get hit with waves during this shit. If you on the YouTube, sub up, hit that like button, buddy. Comment green hearts for the splash. Today, we got a WestJet classic. You know what I'm saying? It's finna get real crazy in that bit. This might be about the Sneako Andrew Tate. I don't know. But it say Andrew Tate. And it's WestJet. We got a WestJet classic. Let's like this bitch before we even get into it. W day for the...
Massive day for the unemployed. Andrew
Stop
Tate
fucking
just
playing,
ended
bro.
his career.
Stop playing.
These guys are
Hello.
massive day for the unemployed. Andrew Tate just ended his
full screen.
career. So these guys were all hanging out. They were listening to some Kanye West, some of that new Kanye. So then they hit a nightclub in Miami.
They listened to that new
song
Kanye.
there, and boy, oh boy. Miami local news reported on Clav, the Tate brothers, Nick Fuentes, Sneako, and Myron playing Ye's band song. Two club employees were fired for playing the
Tate
song.
brothers,
Myron playing
Nick, Sneako, and Myron? I thought these niggas was beefing. What the fuck?
So these guys were all hanging out. They were listening to some Kanye West, some of that new Kanye. So then they hit a nightclub in Miami and were playing the song there, and boy, oh boy. Miami local news reported on Clav, the Tate brothers, Nick Fuentes, Sneako, and Myron playing Ye's band song. Two club employees were fired for playing the song, and almost every club in Miami has now banned them.
People laughing and celebrating. Heil and Adolf. I cannot believe we're even seeing this and witnessing Miami Beach.
A Miami Beach nightclub catching heat, accused of celebrating hate with a song about
They tweaking, bro.
Absolute disgust.
They tweaking.
Disgusted, horrified.
Controversial influencers are also in a video from a limo. In that one, they're singing, and one of them is performing a Nazi salute.
Bro, chill. He's black. They went through slavery. He's allowed.
Facts. I could do this.
Animals.
This is obviously not welcome in Miami Beach. It should not be welcome anywhere in the world.
And by the way, I spoke to other club operators. They are not welcome in their club. How they got into this club, open arms, I want to know how. And you are not welcome in Miami Beach.
This was pretty serious. So Andrew Tate went on PBD's podcast to kind of like clear his name.
I want to be very careful here because I don't want to deflect too heavily. I don't want to be blaming other people, etc. A whole bunch of songs were played that night, none of which I requested. None. I didn't play it. I didn't ask them to play it. I didn't dance. I didn't sing. I'm not here to make excuses for myself. I'm not here to say it wasn't me.
And then he started to make a bunch of excuses and blamed Sneako.
I have to guess. I think Sneako may have put the song on, who I'd met many times before. But it was a long night. It was 6 or 7 hours.
How many hours?
6 or 7.
You fool. I'm just going to say I didn't do it. I'm just going to say that I didn't play the song. I don't find the song funny. I didn't think it was appropriate to do.
You got to sacrifice that title if this retarded. Guess you're not top G anymore. Stole that shit. You don't know what to do with that shit. Give me that shit.
You don't know what to do with that tape
Andrew Tate folded.
Andrew Tate posted this today. He's wearing the Burger King hat, right? Do you guys know why he's holding this? It's because this is a meme where a white guy was on the plane and started saying the hard R. He's like, oh, look, I'm the edgy guy who says a racial slur. Actually, no, you're not. You folded when it came to anti-Semitism.
No, I think Andrew Tate was scared of the commissioner who said he wasn't welcome in Miami and told him to piss off. Also, Andrew Tate literally uploaded this video listening to the Kanye song in his Bugatti.
You know, I'm kind of thinking we should bring the salute back.
Yeah, stand on that shit, bro.
For the last 4 years, have no interest in objective truth. They're only interested in twisting things to slander us.
Some Canadians watching this going like, oh my god, Top G, you're so right, man. Andrew Tate in Big 2026 is going like, oh my god, Top G, you're so right, man. Andrew Tate in Big 2026?
Okay,
yikes, dude. I have never seen somebody who wasn't a straight up third worlder watch this guy because, you know, they're jealous of the lavish things he owns. Voila, the timeline cares more about listening to...
Bro, don't piss me off. You see that shit say wallahi. He talking about
the lavish things he owns. Voila, the timeline cares more about listening to 40 seconds of a song than it ever cared about the ongoing genocide in Palestine.
Yo, what's wrong with this
been
nigga,
a week.
Bro?
This is America. Grow the f up. Bro literally used the "there's a genocide going on. How could you care about something else" argument. Anyway, the reactions of the other guys were quite different than Andrew Tate's. Myron quadrupled down.
And you are not welcome in Miami Beach.
I got my $7,000.
No, this guy's actually crazy. What the hell?
The recent incident went viral, truthfully, Jack, with all due respect, because I was there. If my wrong clap, Sneak and Nick, went to the club and played that song, no one would have gave. Never would have been on the national news, never would have been a big issue. If Clap and Sneako played that song right now on stream, which they've done 1,000 times, guess what's gonna happen? Nothing. They're nobody.
Nothing. Facts.
But Andrew Tate was there.
Wow,
it's Andrew Tate. Yeah.
Too. I wonder if he's gonna. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Why would you invite him over if you think he's a nobody?
I cannot condone this usage of AI, bro. What is this? While Andrew Tate is doing an apology tour, Clavicular is doing this. He's just flexing to the Kanye song. And Clavicular wasn't the only one who doubled down. Nick Fuentes did as well.
Yeah,
you cannot offend the Jews. It's a song by a black guy, and it's kind of a joke.
Yeah.
But again, you put on a song that says and everybody loses their minds.
Funny thing is, Andrew Tate was acting as if he was the issue, but all of the news articles are listing Nick Fuentes' name first. A bunch of grown men telling another grown man not to hang out with a group of men. Is this Mean Girls? Tate falling in line with the Matrix.
They use you, which I know you're upset. You have to be. They use you to play that song to be like, look who's with us. And you're right. I saw you. You walked right out. And even in the nightclub, you were kind of like, whatever.
No, I'm sorry. How stupid do you have to be to believe that? He's there smiling in the nightclub. Full freaking smile, cheering at people. Like, if he didn't like the situation he was in, he could have walked away. And look at Tristan vibing too. Can you really blame them? The song is a banger. The instrumental is good.
Yeah, I think I'm about Tristan to say, yeah, the song, bro. Told me y'all can't sit here and tell me y'all ain't never vibed out to that bitch, gang. That shit was slap. That shit slappers, man. That motherfucker slapper.
Sneako played the song.
You know, he kind of threw Sneako under the bus, man. And Andrew Tate likes to do this thing where he's like, oh, I would never snitch on my friends, and I could blame everybody else and deflect, but I'm not going to do that. And then immediately proceeds to do that. Andrew Tate exposed as a fraud in the past year. Claimed to be a devout Muslim, but took a casino deal with Duel. Claimed to be a high-level kickboxer, lost to a reality TV star. Claimed to be Top G, but snitched on Sneako after being accused of anti-Semitism. I don't know, it just feels like he's talked
Sneako,
all that talk, but when
burner,
it came to walking the walk, he's sort of folding. At the end of the day, these are apparently strongest soldiers, and they're just a bunch of black guys and Mexicans. America's a profoundly diverse nation, therefore even our Nazis are DEI. You don't even have to like Hassan to see what's going on here. It is pretty funny. Most white supremacists aren't even white. And funnily enough, Sneako actually got banned from all of the clubs in Miami.
Oh, Sneako's a loser. You got banned from the club. You got banned from the club. Man, the club.
I get that it's bad PR for clubs right now, but it's sort of like almost making him a martyr, if you know what I'm saying.
And I am tired of us being on the defensive and explaining ourselves to people who have no interest in the truth and no interest in our side of the story and are going to lie anyway. It's time we move from the defensive to the offensive.
So I'm sorry to anybody who is offended. I'm sorry to anybody who's offended. If I had played the song myself and danced around to it, sure, I was in a car.
Can I?
That's my answer.
Can I, dude?
Damn, son. Maturing is realizing that Andrew Tate is the Matrix. He's like, yeah, go f some bitches. No, dude. Delay your gratification. Invest your money. Save. Be smart. The harder you chase a bitch, the bigger the bitch you become. I think Marcus Aurelius said that or something.
I don't think that was bro exact words.
Mark, the harder you chase
I don't think
bitch,
that's
the bigger
exactly
the
what
bitch you
he
become.
carved into the rock or put into that scripture. But the harder you chase a bitch, the bigger the bitch you do become. Facts. I don't think Arthur Marcus, whatever bro name is, I don't think he wrote that into the stone. But thou shalt not lie with that.
I think Marcus Aurelius said that or something. Anyway, Fresh from Fresh and Fit. No one threw Sneako under the bus. The bus hit Sneako full on because he thinks content is life. Cry some more, buddy. And Tate said, there is a lot more to life than silly streams, especially if you really want to win this war.
I ain't gonna lie, I think the bus hit Sneako so hard because he was the main nigga in the camera like these. You feel me? Like my boy was in the cam like that the whole fucking time. You see everybody else just vibing, and my boy Sneako, he all in that motherfucker. He tweaking in that bitch.
Power level.
That's why the bus hit Sneako so hard.
Miami.
And then I said to Tristan,
he was
anyone who
tweaking in the
names
video
themselves Sneako, like you're naming yourself Sneaky. Imagine I was saying, hey, my name's Rat.
With that logic, Cobra Tate, you're a snake. Like at this point, he can't even get Sneako's name out of his mouth. So the amount of deflecting he did is honestly sad. Lover hates Sneako, but he's way more consistent than Andrew Tate, and that's not even a hot take. Again, why is Andrew Tate now denying any association with anyone that played the song when he literally posted a video of himself blasting it in his own Bugatti? Was Sneako connected to his Bugatti's Bluetooth? I wonder what changed. Clav could not believe Tate tried throwing him under the bus on a podcast.
You see this on all their streams. They're running people over, doing retarded shit.
Bruh.
So
he wants somebody over?
All right. You don't gotta throw me under the bus with the car thing. I do retarded shit like that as an example. It's like, I feel like we could do better.
The mayor called me up. The mayor called me up today and he said, if you want to be welcome in Miami again, you don't want to go be in the cold New York all the time, you got to apologize. He said you need to apologize if you want to still enjoy Miami, if you want to be welcome in Miami.
Maybe I'm cooked in the head, but I do feel that this is a bit overblown. It's not like he made this song.
The fuck you mean I can't be welcome in Miami? Nigga, is Kanye still welcome in Miami? He made the song. I'm just listening to this shit. What?
He just played it, and he wasn't even the person who played it in the nightclub. Be mad at the employees of anything. I still think it's kind of pathetic for Andrew Tate to essentially make Sneako the fall guy for all of it when they were all clearly listening to the song and nobody said anything in the moment to stop him. In the moment, Andrew Tate didn't care, but as soon as this escalated, he tucked his tail between his legs and like ran away, blaming everything on Sneako.
He'll always self-sabotage. He'll always f up. He'll always talk shit about someone that he needed later on. He'll always chase clicks instead of think ahead. He's just too stupid. So he'll always be stuck where he is.
Yeah, you wanted to be in my video. You asked to, and then you said there were no issues, guy.
We're out of time for this video.
W video, what's that?